and welcome, my name is Fanabanj and today I'm going to be doing the monthly haul video for the month of July. I'm pretty sure it's July, I'm not entirely sure. What can I say, I suck at calendar dates. And calendar months, apparently. And no, your eyes don't deceive you, I only bought ecchi animes this month. And yes, these are ecchi animes. The Qwaser of Stigmata Complete Series Collection Seasons 1 and 2, and Queen's Blade Season 1 Volumes 1 through 3, the only 3 volumes, and Season 1 is called The Exiled Virgin. What a title. And over here we have Queen's Blade Season 2, The Evil Eye, Volumes 1 and 2, the only 2 volumes. Not only as in the only ones you can find, only as in there's only 2 volumes. Hope that makes sense. And yes, most monthly haul videos will be kind of small like this one. I normally don't have that much money to purchase anime, so yeah, they're gonna range from lots of stuff to little stuff to all Blu-rays to all DVDs. It just kind of varies month to month. This month I felt like buying a bunch of ecchi anime that I've been meaning to get around to buying for a while now, so I bought them. If you watched last month's video, you know I bought the OVA collection for Queen's Blade, and in that video I did say I would buy Seasons 1 and 2 this month, and I did. Speaking of, let's get on to the prices of these animes, and note, I am not bragging about how much money I had to spend this month, because trust me, I'm normally more broke than fucked in this month. I am normally more broke than usual. Sentence that made. I mean, I normally don't have that much money to spend, so if you don't have money to waste on anime like me, don't feel bad about it. Trust me, there are better things than wasting money on anime. I mean, I can't think of any on the spot, but don't worry, there are better things. Probably. Anyway, I paid $50 for the Qwaser of Stigmata, that's about average price, and I paid $46 for Queen's Blade Seasons 1 and 2. Now, Queen's Blade technically was actually $50. It would have cost $50 to buy it as a Season 1 and 2 in like one case, but I opted to buy all 5 volumes instead, which saved me $4. Now, it's not because the series is hard to find. You can find Volume 1 and 2 for Season 2 for like $13. And you can find Volume 1 and 2 for Season 1 for like $16. So why did it cost so much? This fucker right here. Apparently, Volume 3 is not the easiest volume of the bunch to find. It would have cost me It would have cost me around $23+ just to get it. So I opted to buy the entire lot for a slightly cheaper price than normal. I don't know why Season 3 is a little bit harder to find. It's harder to find and it's a lot more money than all the other volumes. Hell, it costs more than Season 2 does, for Christ's sake. But yeah, you may have some trouble finding Volume 3 for Season 1 if you go on to look for it. But enough jabbering, let's get into the actual video. We start off with the fairly lovely spine art for the first and second season of Queen's Blade. It actually looks quite nice and I'm quite happy with it. If you've never heard of Queen's Blade, here's the description for Volume 1. And I will also show you the description for Volume 2. I won't show you the descriptions for the rest because I don't want to spoil it for you. Because Queen's Blade is actually a pretty good series. There you go, and there is Volume 2's description. Maybe you'll see something in there that interests you. If you've never heard of it, it's boobs. It's swords. It's actually kind of interesting if you can get past the absolute gratuitous ecchi scenes. Hubba hubba. Not quite as gratuitous as the Qwaser of Stigmata, but it's up there. And there's the stuff you get for Volume 2 right there. Hubba 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 hubba. Here's the back for Volume 3. I like the little things they do there. Pictures. I like the pictures they use for the backs of the boxes. They actually look pretty nice, all things considered. Forgot to show you that, and I'm not going to bother showing you it again, because yes, it's like that on every single volume. They're all English dubbed with the subtitle, and they're all 16 and up. You literally do not need to know more. The back of Volume 1 for Season 2. I wasn't staring, yes I was. There you have the stuff down there. And yeah, I went ahead and showed you that too, just to prove it to you. It's literally the same thing over and over again. It's pointless. And the admittedly slightly lazier artwork for the back of Volume 2 for Season 2. Yeah, a little bit lazy. They literally just took the picture you saw earlier and slightly made it go further back and shrunk it down just a little bit, but it's literally the exact same pose. Now for the cover art and disc art. Here we start off with Volume 1 of the Season 1. Probably should have said the first season rather than the Season 1. That actually would have sounded like a sentence beforehand. Volume 2. Yes. What can I say? I get distracted sometimes. I must admit, although they do just simply reuse the disc art, cover art for the disc, it actually looks quite nice and I actually quite like it. And here's the cover art for Volume 3. Fucking hell! My mistake. That was Volume 2 for... Fucking hell, I can't... My apologies. This is Volume 3 for Season 1. That was Volume 2 for Season 2. Jesus Christ, you'd think I'm illiterate at this rate. I'm not. I swear. You know, I didn't even realize it till I opened up the bloody case that was Volume 2 of Season 2. Bloody hell. Here we have Volume 1 of Season 1. Damn, they got away with some damn gratuitous artwork on these cases. By the way, if you're wondering what tipped me off, it wasn't the fact that Case 2 had a 2 on it, it was the fact that Case 2 had 2 discs in it. Yeah, because for Volumes 1 and 2 of Season 2 of Queensblade, they ended up putting 2 discs in them rather than 1. I guess rather than releasing 1 disc for cases, they released 2 cases with 2 discs in them. Makes sense, I suppose. This is Volume 2 of Season 2. One thing I'd like to point out that I don't believe was purposeful was, as you notice here, that it is identical disc art. However, they faded it more on this disc. Now, judging by that case which we just saw a moment ago, and how its disc art almost looked identical, I'd be willing to say that rather than them fading this disc art from this disc art to make this disc look different from this disc, I'd rather like to think that this was simply a mistake. Because it's just funnier to think that they screwed up the disc art than that was an actual purposeful thing. I don't know. I don't get the joke either. And my battery just hit 15%, screaming at me that this... Never mind! And that was Queensblade Volumes 1 through 3 for Season 1 and Volumes 1 and 2 for Season 2. Apologies for the slightly dodgy picture quality. And here we have the Qwaser of Stigmata, the complete collection, Seasons 1 and 2. Some fairly nice looking spine artwork there. A descript if you've never heard of the series before. My sincere apologies about the bad lighting. The phone battery is dying. Once the phone battery hits 15%, it no longer allows me to use the phone flashlight. Hence why you're getting this slightly different take of the picture quality, but it doesn't look too bad, thankfully. It arguably looks better than it did beforehand. Anyway, there's disc 1. There's disc 2. I really like the disc art for these, by the way. Disc 3. Disc 4, Disc 5, which I believe is Season 2, and Disc 6, which is also for Season 2. And there you go, in slightly off-put lighting with some weird shit in the background, that is everything I've purchased this month. Not much of a haul, but not a terrible haul either. Ah, that's better. If you would like to... Don't know what I was getting ready to say there. If you would like to consider subscribing, it would be much appreciated. Maybe that was what I was going for. I don't know. Do you own any of these titles? Do you like them? Do you hate me? Do you hate them? Let me know in the comments below. Also, some people had some complaints about the Qwaser of Stigmata because apparently when it originally released, Amazon, being the dumbasses they were, put English dub on it even though it's only English subtitled. Yes, the Qwaser of Stigmata does not possess the English dub, it only possesses the English subtitle. I think a lot of people were complaining about this series on Amazon's review page because they said it was supposed to have a dub when it actually didn't. So do keep that in mind if you look for it. It does not have a dub, it is just subbed. Queensblade is indeed dubbed if you buy the official releases. And that is it with slightly dodgy lighting. Thank you all so very much for watching once again. Have a nice day and goodbye. I hope this video didn't turn out too crappy because fuck it, I'm done recording these. This is like the 18th try. I shit you not.